took me to dinner. They were like, we'd like you to dress these teams for the 2024 Olympics. And then before you know it, they were like, send an invoice, blinked, and I was in Paris and watching the teams wearing this thing that I got in a dream, which is crazy. So to God be the glory. You already know.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Is that kind of where we like kind of first started like talking, like interacting around that time?
Yeah, like right before I was about to go to the Olympics.
Yeah, I remember that time.
Crazy.
That was an amazing time, bro.
Man.
So how was that? So how was the Olympics? How was seeing people in your tracksuit? Like, what was that experience like, bro?
Oh, like surreal. Like I've never done drugs in my life, but that felt, there's a different type of high, you know, like of anything that I've ever done, like a dream fulfilled, to be there watching this and being like, yo, what if because I got this idea for the clothing brand in a dream, 4 a.m. in the morning. What if I would have went back to sleep? You know, these are the things that I think. And then I could have been like, oh, well, I'm not even into fashion. I'm not even a designer. Like, there's other people that are better than me. And we kind of disqualify ourselves. And so for the one time, I was like, you know what? My mom, before she, passed away, she's always like, just try. Ever since I was like in 3rd grade, and I had this one drawing competition, I threw it and I went outside to play. She's like, you get in here, you try. And that's what made me do it, like in the night. And I was like, just to honor her, I'm going to try. And then to be in the Olympics and seeing all this happen, I'm like, I can't believe this, but I can believe this because I believe in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how long ago did you start this clothing brand?
Close to 4 years ago, like when I wrote the book.
4 years ago?
Yep.
And then how has the progress been since then?
Well, that's the thing, because I was kind of like dabbling in it because I was still the vice president of a tech firm.
Hold on, you were in the tech space?
Yeah, for 13 years.
Hold on, we gotta talk about that first. That was before the clothing brand.
Yeah.
So let's talk about tech first.
Okay.
Let's talk about the journey.
Yeah.
So you were in tech. So how did you get into tech?
So funny enough, I was working for a law firm first, and then, like I mentioned, then I went out to pursue music. I left the law firm, was out there in California, was like about to get signed, get a little bit of money. Then, some bad things had happened, and we got like pretty much dropped, lost everything.
Wow.
End up being homeless, you know what I mean? Like sleeping on couches and things like that. You go from making 6 figures right out of college to then sleeping on people's couches and in the moldy basements. So craziness. But when I'm at my lowest, I was like, man, God, I really need your help. The Bible talks about that. It's a man's foolishness that ruins his life, yet his heart rages against the Lord. And I was like, I'm not blaming this on no one. I know I messed up my life. I was like, but if you bless me again, in my mind, I was thinking of Samson. I was like, if you bless me one more time, I'll run it all the way up, and then you think like the sky's going to open up and he's like, oh, my son, thank you for coming back. And it's like, nah. And I was like, man, I must have really pissed him off because I'm not feeling nothing. And I'm about to take a step back in the house. And then I get a call from a friend that I hadn't spoke to in like, man, maybe like 5 years.